Thank you for tuning in to the Connecticut Crokinole Club Cup. We are getting right into the action. On your left, we have Jamie Harter. On your right, Jeremy Reed. This is a Tier 3 National Crokinole Association Tournament semifinal round. Reed unable to get the off there. Harter with hammer in this round, so in great position with 2 discs on the board. Reed might have a very slim touch 20 there. Powers through, passing the opportunity back to Jamie. Able to convert with the off. Very nice shot from him. Reed now losing his shooter. Harter with the opportunity to really make this hurt. And he does. Up 2 20s in the cup now with hammer. Reed has a lot of work to do if he wants to catch up. Shooting long. Harter rolling away ever so slightly, but he caught a post. Not a nice 20 opportunity here. And Reed leaves a backboard for Harter. Able to convert. Very nice. I think that all but does it for this round. Yep. Reed doesn't have enough shots to come back, so Harter will be taking the first 2 points. If it wasn't sealed already, that definitely just about did it. Final shot's inconsequential now, but Harter will be looking to up his 20s count just to be flashy. Over half his shots converted in this first round. Certainly a strong start. Now again, Jamie Harter made the semifinal round at the Maryland Doubles Crokinole Championship. Just a couple of weeks ago, he ended up placing 3rd and now has another opportunity at a top spot. Going to the second round now, Reed will have hammer as Harter goes a little bit long. Not in a super advantageous spot. We'll see what Reed's able to do with this. Lots of action in the center. Unable to get the off. Not the worst spot to be in. 1 in the 15 and 1 in the 10 for Harter. Reed at a slight advantage. But oh, he doesn't get the off. Now this could become a bit of a precarious situation. Ooh! Yeah, Harter makes that hurt. Very nice shot there. See if Reed goes for a 20 of his own. Yeah, it looked like he was trying to angle and catch that, but not quite able. Harter's disc is building up on the board now as he clears that 1 in the center. Reed now, if he can convert on a 20, he'll be in a nice spot with that far one back. Looks like he was just going for the off, which is fair. Not a lot of opportunity there. Harter fighting for that double. And I'm not sure. Not coming off the board, so I don't think he quite got it. And Reed with a very nice 20. Yeah, that one's definitely still in play. Harter clears. Reed needs to do some cleanup now with 4 discs on the board. Even if he gets one of those 10s off and manages to stay in the 15, this would be a tie round if the situation were to end like that. So Reed could go for a double for those far ones on the outside and then try to stay on the inside on his final shots. Takes out that closer one to him. That's decent. Getting a grin out of Jamie. He knows that's a trickier spot. His discs are blocking the way and decides to gutter. Interesting. Maybe hoping for a mistake out of Reed here, who is debating between those 2 further back and that 1 in the 10. Oh, catches a post. Harter gets a mistake he needed. He better be looking to take off that red disc. If he's able to do that, it won't leave Reed with a lot of options. And, oh, catches a post. That could have been a lot more costly, but Reed now has a few options for how he wants to deal with this. He could go for that 1 in the 10. The issue is it is a little bit blocked by a post. He could go for the double, which would win him it by 5 points, or catch one of those discs. Looks like he's going for this 10. And, oh, that is costly. On the final shot, we see some highlights. Harter able to take that, another 2 points, bringing the score 4-0. Nice shots from both players, just a very busy board at the end of it. Reed opening up, going long. Harter with the hammer in this round. Losing his shooter down to a 7-disc game. Reed correcting from his earlier mistakes. We will see if Harter can adjust as well. Coming up short could be a drop back 20 opportunity here for Reed. And he's able to get it with the off. That is nice. Now at a strong advantage against the hammer. Harter now correcting on those open 20s. Reed, yeah, he's dialed in. Harter's going to be looking for a mistake out of Reed here. Looks like the scoreboard hasn't quite caught up yet. That's okay, though. Reed up 3 20s in the cup. Harter now, I believe he's trying to go through his own. Oh, no, sorry, going to the side of it, and leaves Reed with a tricky spot. If he can get a mistake out of Reed here, he'll be able to catch up, but Reed able to deal with that. Now we'll see if Harter decides to play defense. Looks like that's what he's doing. Very nice spot. That's going to be tough to get through the middle and even tougher to get through Hogan's. Looks like, yeah, Reed's taking that further lane. Looks slightly more accessible. And, yeah, there's a mistake Harter needs. If he can get this 20, he might be able to bring this round back. And, oh, goes long. That's costly in these final shots. If Reed can get the off and not set up Harter, he'll be in great position. Yeah, that's just about as beautiful as it gets between the posts. Now, that was inconsequential. The scoreboard's behind just a little bit, so that was the last shot. Inconsequential anyways. Reed gets his first 2 points of the game, bringing the score 4-2 for Harter. We see some nice shots from both players, so certainly a battle going on here. Harter to open up the fourth round. Reed with hammer and Harter off to the right side of the center. Looks like Reed was trying to convert on a 20 there, but unable to get the off. Not the worst spot. I don't think there's an easy 20 for Harter there. Now Reed with a few options. He wants to be careful not to let too many black discs build up on the board. And, oh, he wanted it and so close. Harter making short work of that. Now Reed's in a bit of a tricky position with 3 opponent discs on the board. Might be trying to hide here. That is clean. Yeah, Harter pretty much can't go through Hogan's alley, or if he does, it's a very difficult shot, but I don't think he can go through that other center lane either, so Hogan's might be his only option. Oh! Beauty shot. Harter deals with that defensive tactic. See if Reed tries to hide again, but I mean, being able to get through that can change your game plan a little bit. Oh, Reed with a costly mistake, was trying to play to the inside, maybe a posted shot. 20 opportunity for Harter, which he converts on. We will see if Reed goes for that center one again. Nope, he's opting for the outside. There, he goes for that hide. I think that's a little bit better tucked in terms of the Hogan's alley lane, but definitely accessible where Harter's shooting right now. He gets it, but loses his shooter. Reed still has a bit of work to do to bring this round back. He was definitely going for that posted 20, but a little bit wide and lost his shooter through the edge of the post. And Harter makes every mistake hurt. Up 2 20s in the cup now. Yeah, I think Reed wanted to catch a post, but now Jamie can just play to the outside. He opts a gutter. Yeah, inconsequential at this point. Harter will be taking another 2 points in this race to 7. I don't know if I said that earlier. This isn't the typical race to 9. A little bit shorter. So Jamie is now 1 round away from taking the victory in the semifinal round and moving on to the finals. Reed to open, going long. Harter with hammer. This could be a very strong advantage to have going into what could be the final round of this match. Touch 20 opportunity here for Reed. A little bit short of it, and also leaves Harter with an opportunity here now. Oh, lots of actions off the post. Decided to go through the center for that one, and a little bit off on the 20 chance. Reed making short work and setting up another opportunity here for Harter, which he makes hurt. Very nice, going up in the cup. But a self-assist backboard for Reed here. She's able to convert on. Keeping up in the cup, but Harter now with an opportunity to keep play on the outside. That's nice. Not impossible for Reed to bring it back in, but yeah, loses his shooter. And Reed's going to be hoping for a mistake out of Harter here so he doesn't get too far up in the cup. And he does not get that mistake. Going long now. Harter just needs to make sure not to set Reed up for a 20 opportunity. And that's not super nice, but could be a touch 20 here. Oh, just a little bit short, and Harter can seal this round and the match, and he doesn't get it. Reed could still be in this. If he gets a double and a 20, Harter does have to shoot. Even that, Harter just needs to make contact with one of those discs to cancel them out, and he will win the semifinal round. He does it. Congratulations to Harter on a great semifinal performance, and to both players, despite the score, that was a tight round. Congratulations to both, and make sure you stay tuned for the finals match of the Connecticut Crokinole Club Cup, which will be between Jamie Harter and Brian Ruck. If you haven't seen that other semifinal match, make sure to go watch that now. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to see more competitive crokinole action, and make it a great day.